Alright everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. I am Roger and you are watching Speed Artist Reacts. Okay, so this one here that we're going to check out is another Alter short horror film. It is called Superpower Girl. Okay, it's pretty lengthy actually. It's about 24 minutes. So if you guys want to stick around and watch this along with me, I would really appreciate it. So that way you guys can hear my thoughts right after the film. If you do not want to do that, you can check out the film on your own time. You guys just, if you want to do that, you can click in the link in the description down below the video and you can check it out on your own. But this one, I don't know what to expect. I'm definitely interested in checking this one out. The thumbnail looks pretty interesting. Okay, it's got this like an Asian looking woman, and she's got this angry look on her face, very fierce. So you know, we'll see what they do with this one. But I don't see it as horror, but I mean, I might be very surprised. You know, I can't judge it really quick here. So hopefully they have a lot of scary elements on this one. But you guys, let's go ahead and jump into this one, and let's get scared. Media 21.
담임쌤 차는 있던데 어디 간 거지 대체? 신호 끄고.
So this is like a Japanese, or it takes place in Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
야, 아까도 너무 심했던 거 아니야? 야, 나 혼자 있어? 미친놈아. 아씨, 혹시 무슨 일 생겼으면 어떡하지? 야, 재수없는 소리 하지 마.
Writing in English though. Oh my god.
아, 맹, 너 여기 있었어? 아, 난 무슨 자료인 줄 알고. 너 진짜 존재감 존나 없다. 너 무슨 투명 인간이야?
You stepped right on her too. Didn't even hurt.
아, 채요.
I'll tell you guys, man, I'm always excited about Japanese stories. They have such good storytelling
어이, 능력소녀
in
국민아.
their films.
체육복 안 갈아입어? 체육 같아 전에 나 오늘 그날이라고. 한 글자라도 더 외워야 할 시간이다. 저런 똥개 훈련 따윈 가뿐하게 제끼는 게 전교 1등의 위험이지.
빨리.
자, 일어나봐, 어? 일어나봐. 에이, 정신 좀 차려라, 좀, 어? 일어날 수 있겠어? 보건실 들어와서 쉬어.
야, 방번. 원래 체육은 당반이 빠지는 건데 국민애랑 너랑 둘이서 빠지네? 너 능력 좋다.
She looks like the lady from The Grudge. No way, girl. Oh my God. Got no sleep. Oh no.
선생님, 공민아 코피 나요.
민아야, 괜찮아?
괜찮아요.
양호실 안 가봐도 되겠어?
What?
자, 조용히 하고. 이번에도 미나가 전교 1등. 다들 박수 쳐주자. 잘했어. 자, 그럼 성적표 나눠줄 테니까 번호대로 줄 서고 17번, 18번, 19 스톱. 가. 20번, 21번. 주리야. 그래, 너. 맹주리. 이름을 부르면 대답을 해야지. 가까이 좀 와봐.
네.
사람이 말을 할 땐 눈을 보고 얘기를 하는 거야. 아이 컨택이라고 하지. 주리야, 이따가 선생님이랑 면담 좀 할까?
네.
그래, 주리야. 머리 좀 단정히 하고 어깨 펴고 자세 바르게. 그렇지. 선생님이 주리에 대해서 참 모르는 게 많아. 무슨 과목을 좋아하는지, 앞으로 뭘 하고 싶은지. 그런데 주리야.
네.
우선 자기 자신을 잘 살펴봐야 돼. 잘 살펴보면 누구나 잠재된 능력이 있단다. 왜 군뱅이도 구르는 재주가 있다잖니? 군뱅이가 또 나중에는 매미가 돼서 날개를 펼치잖아.
네. 선생님은 커피 우유를 좋아해.
그 상한 거 아니에요?
아이 컨택.
기술 과정이 단기 이수 과목이지만 실습 과제 하나는 해야 돼. 너희들 교복 단추 떨어지면 단추 다는 정도는 알아둬야지. 그나마 만만한 거야. 앞에서부터 돌려.
이 수업 심하게 한심하네. 잠이나 자자.
That was fun.
아이 컨택. 아이 컨택. 아이 컨택.
이민아 많이 피곤했구나.
아이 컨택. 좀 쉬어. 아이 컨택. 아이 컨택. 아이 컨택. 아이 컨택.
It's really easy on me now.
아이 컨택. 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 아이 컨택.
She's really following them.
민아, 어디 가니?
보건실에 좀 다녀올게요. 눈이 안 감겨요.
이상하다. 왜 이러지? 긴장 풀고 좀 쉬어볼래?
네.
Oh, you imagine how awful that might be? You not be able to close your eyes? Oh. It's gonna form an eye. Oh! Oh my god.
미나야! 왜 그래? 내 눈을 갉아먹고 있잖아! 그게 무슨 소리야? 미나야, 왜 그래?
She's like seeing things because of the other girl?
거기
That's a
무슨
tilted
일이야?
shot.
무슨 일이 있냐니까. 웬일이니? 맹주리?
Did she take her like intelligence or something? Or what's going on here? Eye contact.
다들 나머진 과제로 해오고 수업 마친다.
야, 일로 와봐. 넌 촘촘하다. 이거보다 더 해서 친구로 한 거야?
야, 이건 무슨 없던 능력이 갑자기 툭 튀어나와? 야, 이게 무슨 일이야 이게? 야, 나도.
Oh my god, that looked creepy at first. Upside down eyes. Never realized how unsettling that looks.
니들이 회사에서 나 밀어버리겠다고. 박사, 오늘 일과는 개새끼. 가라고 신앙생활로 천사를 떠나고 출렁기를 하고 해보를 깨서 옷가를 뽑아 팽이를 치고 안사갈래.
아빠. 엄마는 언제 온대요?
다음 주. 고생하셨다.
무슨 출장이 그렇게 길어?
니들이 가.
근데 오늘 공무원 학교 며칠째 안 오는 거야?
What is he doing?
걔 아프다고 담임한테 진단서 보냈대.
아, 존나 능력해라.
자고 싶다.
Oh no. Oh no, she's about to. Oh no, she's gonna overdose. No.
야야! 졸라 재밌는 구경 왔어. 뭔데? 따라와봐.
Jeez Louise. It's like she's getting all of her intelligence. She's killing the other girl. Pretty much killed her.
군뱅이도 구르는 재주가 있다더니. 이것도 좀.
야야, 오늘 담임학교 안 나왔대. 진짜? 쟤들은 왜 안 보이는 거야? 어제부터 집 가방은 그대로인데.
What's wrong with her hand?
미쳤어. 이걸 어떻게 꾸몄지?
야 공민아, 너 그거 알아? 우리 반에 능력소녀 새로 나타난 거.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
쟤 귀신 들린 거 아니야?
꿈에는 귀신 들렸나 봐.
쟤 때문에 다 이상해졌어. 저 괴물. 왜 이래 얘들아.
너한테 능력이 있다고 들었어. 네가 날 좀 도와줘. 날 도와줄 사람은 너밖에 없어.
This is so weird.
내 손은 저주받았어.
왜 그래?
Yo, this is mental.
제발.
They all just trying to kill her?
내 눈을 보라고!
Wow. Wait, I thought she overdosed. She sewed her eyes. Wow. Oh, what? Wait, who are they?
고마워, 주리야. 정말 고마워.
So she ended up with the ultimate superpower at the end. No one knows where the superpowers came from. Alright everybody, there you have it. That was Superpower Girl. Okay, so this is a pretty symbolic, to me it seemed that way, like very, kind of not direct, like very tough to understand at some points. A lot of symbolism going on there, a lot of subtle hints you gotta sort of see. It's a story about looks like these Japanese students. One named Mina and the other one was Yuri, right? Mina was like the top student in the class. We see that like all these, like this whole film takes place in this class. Maybe some of the scenes take place in other areas, but most of the time it takes place in the class. And we got this student named Mina who is the top student in her class and she keeps getting high scores. After a while we have this new project coming in that's like a sewing project, where they have to sew a button or something like that. And they all just, all the girls are like, oh, we don't want to do this and all of that, right? But of course, before that, it shows this student named Mina for most of the film in the beginning, and just the little parts of Yuri. But Mina, she's constantly studying, like she's writing down new words, trying to memorize new words, and learn new mathematic problems, or at least, just keep practicing on what she already knows and to improve herself and, improve her skills and all of that. So she's constantly doing this to the point where she doesn't sleep. So we get, this, these scenes that take place now away from the class where it's in now Mina's home, and she's, in her room at night studying, looks like math, and no matter how late it's getting or how sleepy she's becoming, she doesn't want to stop. So she just tapes her eyes, puts the tape over her eyelid to hold it up so it doesn't close, right? And so after a while, we go back to the class where they are taking this final exam, all of the students, I guess. And in the end, when they're taking this exam, we see Mina get this nosebleed because she's overworking herself, I assume, and she hasn't slept, of course. So all this is beginning to affect her health. But when the teacher comes up to her to check on her and see if she's all right, she just kind of brushes it off and ignores the teacher, takes the tissue that she was offering her, and just proceeds to do the test. Just wipes the blood off this paper that where her nose was bleeding. It was dropping drops of blood on the paper, the page of the paper or whatever. She just wipes it off and then wipes her nose and continues to do the test. At the end, we see that her score was the highest, and once again, right, since this is the first time, she continues to be the #1 student in the class, the top student. And so this young girl, this other young girl named Yuri, we see that she presents herself as very weak, very timid. You can just see her stance, she's like this with her shoulders hunched up, head down, very shy, right? Her hair covering almost all of her face. She looks like the girl from The Grudge, right? So we get some scenes with her, and I think at first she's just in the class. I think the first time I noticed a little bit more of Yuri is when we got to the scene of the practice. I think it was soccer practice or some kind of sport. And while they're in practice, she just begins to look up at the sky, and she sees the light or something, and she just passes out, right? And she drops to the ground when all of a sudden when she comes back to, they wake her up and they say, hey, go to the nurse's office. And, we can see that she peed herself on her pants or whatever, which everyone starts to kind of make fun of her and point out oh, that's how pathetic she is and all of that. And she's walking to the office, but as this girl, or not the office, the nurse's office, and while this girl's walking her, she says, oh, you have a superpower. This whole superpower thing throughout the story, I didn't know what the core of this was, where the origin of this was. They just kept saying superpower. And I was is this the level of intelligence within the class? That's that is what the superpower is? Or is it something else? Obviously, it was more than just intelligence, right? Because now we see some more things happening here as the film progresses. So she's making her way to the nurse's office, and then at some point we see her coming back to the class where Mina is studying in there. She's just looking out the window at all, during the soccer practice or whatever. I mean, they're just in PE or something, and she sits right behind Mina. Yuri sits behind Mina. And Mina just kind of realizes she's behind her, but she just continues to do her thing. And Yuri's just there, smiling subtly, staring at her. Really, really weird. This behavior that Yuri's presenting, it's she's hiding something, but really she's just like that. I don't know. So this actually encourages the teacher to walk up to her, and kind of, she notices the way she's behaving. Even though she did fine on her test, she notices her grade, or not, she notices her behavior. And she's like, hey, you have to stand straight, look up at people in the eyes, direct eye contact, right? Something like that. Make eye contact. And she's like, hey, I want to see you at my office, after school. So then she brings Yuri to the office, and then she tries to get to know how she is, and in a way she's trying to tell her hey, straighten up, you're be like the larvae that, even though it's a larvae, it knows how to crawl. Eventually it becomes a butterfly. And this is the teacher trying to tell Yuri that she believes in her, that she knows she can be more and all of that, right? This is kind of what I got from what was happening. So later, Yuri, what happens here? So Yuri is following the teacher in the next class, and she says, she memorized this whole thing that she said, make eye contact, And so, as the teacher's walking around the room, she's making eye contact with her constantly, just following her around. And I was like, is this gonna build up to something? What's going on here, But she was just pretty much just like looking at her, I thought the teacher was gonna realize that she was or whatever, but nothing really happened there. She just makes eye contact. And while this is happening, Mina, she like realizes she can't close her eyes, or she freaks out or something like that, and she like puts her head down, she puts her head down like this, and she just has her eyes open, and then she gets up of the room saying, hey, I need to go see the nurse. When she gets to the nurse's office, she says, I can't close my eyes, and so eventually she starts to see things that are not really there, and then like all these little like maggots or worms or something crawling on the ceiling. Eventually they make their way into her eye as she's sitting in the nurse's room. And so she begins to freak out and like just close, put her hands over her eyes, and the nurse comes in like, hey, are you okay? All of these things start to happen. So, Mina just pretty much is like, she can't close her eyes. So at some point she ODs on these sleeping pills, and she like looks like she just, killed herself during that scene. So I was like, oh man, this is horrible, because, now she was starting to see things that weren't there, like hallucinating, which eventually led to her ODing on these sleeping pills and, causing her death. But then later on, now the movie shifts, or the story shifts into Yuri's life. She's become this girl that's very like fast, like she can do like she can multitask. Like she's now like when they do the project of the sewing, right? She does this really, really fast. All the girls are like praising her. Oh, do mine. And so she's like keeping up with the sewing machine right beside her, like just, I think, sewing even faster than the sewing machine. And we just see her like develop this really incredible speed, these abilities, and she's no longer like, she still seems shy. She still pretty much seems like herself, but she's doing all these incredible things, and the girls are there praising her and just saying, do mine and all that stuff. The teacher eventually notices that this is happening. She comes into the room, notices that the girls are surrounding Yuri, and she comes in through the crowd of the girls, and then she notices that she's, doing this like really fast movement with the sewing project. And so at this point, I was thrown off because I was like, I'm confused. What's happening here? The teacher begins to mock Yuri and says, oh, the larvae learned how to crawl after all, right? Takes off her bra, right? And just throws it at her and says, do mine now. And so now they call her the larvae girl or something like that. And it's just really weird. They all just start chanting, making fun of her. And so Yuri just like starts to look upset. Eventually, I forgot what happens in between, but later on, they're in the class again and the teacher is gone. Well, I think it takes place right after that. So they're like, it's the next morning in class, they're there. The teacher doesn't come in anymore and they're all looking for her. And so Yuri's just in the room there, like freaking out, panicking or something. And like one of the girls scratches the board. I was just like, there was so much happening. I didn't know what it was leading to here. But eventually the camera focuses on Yuri after we see all these girls asking for the teacher. The other girl scratches the board. They all just kind of direct their attention to Yuri. And she's freaking out and she sees this like sewing needle right in front of her. Like this really long, I didn't know what it was at first, but it's a sewing needle there. And she like sees it right in front of her and she freaks out. And she decides to throw it out the window or something. And then the girls say, hey, like, you have a superpower. We should kill you, I guess. I don't know what was happening in this part. I was very confused. But the girls decide to attack her and try to kill her. They wrap this blanket around her and try to suffocate her, I guess. But before this happens, moments before this scene, we see Mina. Well, at first I didn't know it was Mina, but this girl walking in the, like, in the yard there in front of the school, in the grass, and she's walking towards the class over the school, the class. And this, turned out to be Mina. She walks into the class while these girls are trying to attack Yuri, pulls her away from the crowd of angry girls and just takes her. She says, hey, they're trying to, like, they noticed you have a superpower like me. We have superpowers. I mean, really, this whole thing was just confusing to me. I don't know why, what was like the motivation here of these girls turning on Yuri, or even like the teacher mocking her and all of these things. I don't even know how Mina's like dedication and intelligence on her studies led her to not be able to sleep anymore and eventually OD herself on these sleeping pills. And then Yuri just becoming this like super powered girl, right? I don't know what, it was just really random, but I mean, I was following the story. Everything, it wasn't confusing so much where the sequence of events were happening, but it's just the whole thing behind like this plot. What was this coming from? The superpower thing. You know, and then what were these girls turning? Like evil. So Mina leads Yuri out to the class into the top of the building, right? They're in the roof now. And they're making their way there. They close the door, shut behind them. The girls are right behind them, trying to, you know, get through to attack Yuri. And they're just banging on the door. And so, while they're up on the ceiling, or not the ceiling, the roof of the building, the school building, Yuri and Mina, they are like, well, actually Yuri just wants to kind of throw herself off the ledge because now she's going crazy. This like sewing pen, the sewing needle, I guess, keeps coming back to her that she threw out the window. And so she's like going crazy. She wants to throw herself off the roof and Mina's encouraging her not to do it. Eventually Mina takes off these glasses that she's wearing and she shows her eyes and how red they are because she just can't close them. And I mean, this was weird because I was thinking this whole time that she had now passed away, knowing that she OD'd on these sleeping pills, but I guess not. She's back just randomly. So she's trying to convince Yuri not to jump. And then so eventually they just kind of, you know, she stumbles off of the ledge and back into the roof of the building. And when they're getting back up, she notices, you know, this is when Mina takes off her glasses, shows her and all these things. And the girls eventually, you know, the camera goes back to the girls banging on the door. They make their way through the door and then they approach Mina and Yuri. And so they realize that Mina is now missing her, or not missing her eyes. She has her eyes sewed shut by Yuri. You know, knowing that Yuri got this like sewing superpower, I guess. You know, she was able to like, again, multitask like several things with the sewing needle or just move at a fast speed. So we notice at the end, she uses this superpower of sewing to sew Mina's eyes shut and eventually just puts her to sleep to the point where she dies, I guess, while she's hugging her, saying thank you, you know. And the film ends there. But before the film ends, while the girls are just kind of standing there watching, freaking out. But before the film ends here, they show the teacher all dead with her mouth shut on the roof, and two other girls that were right beside her. I'm not sure who these girls were. I don't remember. So if you guys remember them, remind me in the comment sections who these two girls were that were, you know, dead next to the teacher with their, they were just dead next to the teacher. I don't know. And then the teacher, with her mouth shut, which is like, that was weird. I didn't even expect that at all. I didn't see this coming. But the worst thing is like, I didn't know what the explanation behind all of this was. It was really weird. All of this that was happening. Just the whole like concept of Yuri and Mina having these superpowers, that was cool. I mean, that was interesting, you know, very, very unique. But I think all of these, like the motives, were just randomly happening. They were randomly occurring. Like all of these kind of, Mina losing, not being able to sleep, Yuri developing this superpower, the teacher and the schoolgirls turning on them completely, and all of that. So I don't know what, like, it was really weird. I don't even know how to explain myself in this part. If you guys can help me out on this. But anyway, I mean, I think, this was pretty original for me. This worked fine when it came to like, these two girls, just themselves. Like the story focusing on them, that was cool to watch. But everybody else connected to it, it just didn't seem to make sense to me. You know, those are my thoughts for this film though, you guys. I mean, it was pretty much more of a mental, like, psychological type of film, more than horror. So what did you guys think though of this film? Was it confusing to you guys? Did you guys get it? I don't know. There was a lot of symbolism going on here, at least I thought, like, you know, a lot of the symbolism of like a girl, you know, what is it with the larva and the butterfly, right? Of symbolism, right? So there's a lot of like the symbolism of the girl becoming the best version of herself to the point where she can develop a superpower that no human can, or something like that. And then when you do develop the superpower, everybody just turns on you. I don't know. Really, really strange. We noticed that Mina was just very smart. What was her superpower? What was it? That she just couldn't sleep? She was constantly studying? Was that it? Was that her superpower? You guys let me know down in the comment section. Now I'm just kind of babbling on. I really hope you guys understood this film. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Peace.